Oh man, for the first time this year, I think, I can't quite remember, I get to dunk on people that think that, one glass of wine a day, oh, that's going to be good for your heart. No, it isn't. I've talked about this for years at this point in time, but now, a disturbing brain condition linked to just one glass of wine per night. There you go. There is no healthy amount of alcohol, but let's get into this. Having just one glass of wine every night can put you at a higher risk of developing a disturbing brain condition, a new study has revealed. Researchers from the University of Sao Paulo Medical School, there we go, in Brazil, looked at brain autopsies from 1,781 deceased people. Well, that would be about the only way that you could do brain autopsies, and gathered information on their drinking patterns from family members. After adjusting for factors that could affect brain health, such as age at death, smoking, and physical activity, the heavy drinkers who drank 8 or more glasses of wine a week had 133% higher odds of having brain lesions compared to those who never drank. These lesions, called hyaline atherosclerosis, caused a small blood vessel in the brain to narrow and stiffen. This cuts off blood flow and damages tissue in the brain over time, leading to cognitive impairment and dementia, which affects 16 million and 7 million Americans, respectively. Yeah, all of that stuff, really bad, okay? For me, dementia, the worst thing that can possibly happen to an individual because, well, you just get robbed of exactly who you are. But anyways, researchers also found heavy drinkers had higher odds of developing toxic protein tangles, a biomarker associated with Alzheimer's disease, with 41% higher odds. So yes, and shockingly, heavy drinkers died an average of 13 years earlier than those who never drank. Wow, I just drank a glass of wine for my heart. One drink was defined as having 14 grams of pure alcohol, and the same amount that is in 12 fluid ounces of beer, 5 fluid ounces of wine, or 1.5 fluid ounce of distilled spirits. Words are hard. I like rum or vodka. I swear to God, I'm not drunk, but I just sound like it. The study, published in the journal Neurology, included 965 people who never drank, 319 moderate drinkers, who had 7 or fewer drinks per week, and 129 heavy drinkers who had 8 or more drinks per week, and 368 former heavy drinkers. Patients died on average at 75, and all underwent autopsies of their brains through binge drinking. Though binge drinking, rather, had the most detrimental effects. Even drinking less alcohol was shown to have lasting consequences. Former heavy drinkers were found to have 89% higher odds of developing brain lesions compared to teetotalers and moderate drinkers who were at a 60% higher risk. Commenting on the findings, study's author Alberto Fernando Oliveira Justo said, "Heavy alcohol consumption is a major global health concern linked to increased health problems and death. We looked at how alcohol affects the brain as people get older. Our research shows that heavy alcohol consumption is damaging to the brain, which can lead to memory and thinking problems." No shit. Justo said understanding these effects of alcohol is crucial for public health awareness and continuing to implement preventative measures to reduce heavy drinking. World Health Organization warns that no level of alcohol consumption is safe for the health, and it is one of the leading preventable causes of death in the United States behind tobacco. Alcohol use contributes to nearly 100,000 cancer cases and about 20,000 deaths each year. So yeah, there's no amount of cope that will go ahead and allow you to effectively rationalize drinking alcohol. It's something I've been against my entire life, and I hope more information like that will also help spread proper awareness. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.